Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today let's go over another medium database question that I just solved on my own. So I'm really happy about this and I'm pretty glad that I was able to come up with my own solution to this question without any assistance. So let me show you how I did it. This one is called immediate food delivery number 2, 1174. So basically they want you to return a percentage as 2 decimal places. Basically, if the order and the preferred date are the same, then it's called immediate. Otherwise, it's called scheduled, and you want to calculate. So immediate divided by the total, right? So that's the goal. Okay, so let's refresh this. Hopefully one day they'll fix the bug where, I have to refresh the page just to get the return key to work. But back to the problem. So so basically we want to look for each customer and look for the first orders. So the combination of that is going to be the ones that we actually count. So for 2, for example, we're going to count this one and we're not going to count this one because this is not the first order of 2. Okay. And 3, same thing. 4, same thing. Okay. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and create a default dict of type list so we can append this and then sort it so we get the first order date for each customer. Okay, so for I in enumerate, just call this DE delivery, and then we have the customer ID. That's going to be the key, so that we can append delivery order date of I. And obviously we're going to want to sort this because we want the smallest one at the leftmost side. So for now, let's go ahead and say this, and that's going to give you the composite key, both of them together. Okay, enumerate. That's going to give you the composite key, right? And so now we can use that as the ones we actually care about. So let's call this cust ID, and then the first date is kdk of 0. Okay, and now let's go ahead and count all the immediates and then all the deliveries and then basically build this. So let's call this immediate and scheduled, not immediate and delivery. Okay, so for IDE and enumerate delivery customer ID, let's go ahead and say if DE is equal to K or cust ID. So because we're looping through this again, we're getting all the column values again, top to bottom, and the order date, so delivery order date of I is equal to the first one, which is first date, which we labeled right here conveniently. In that case, it's going to be a immediate order, right? So if so the current, we're going to append the customer ID. So if DE is not in immediate, then immediate.append DE, because we don't want duplicates. We just want the overall ratio. Otherwise, if D is not in scheduled, it either has to be immediate or scheduled, right? In that case, scheduled.append DE. Let's print both to double check and verify our work. Cool. So that is a 50% ratio. Again, the total is going to be the size of both. And then the ratio is going to be length of immediate, right? The percentage of immediate orders and first orders of all customers. So first orders, that's what this is for, divided by total. And then we have to round that to 2 decimal places as it says right there. And then let's create a data frame, set the only column immediate percentage equal to a list with ratio, right? And let's go ahead and return the result. That should be correct. Let's run this. Nope. Okay. Oh, okay. So cool. So now we have to times 100 because 0.5 is 50%. It's out of 100. So let's run this. Okay, submit it. Something is a little odd. Okay, so it's the same as the order date. So if the order date, okay, let's say make this a string dot split of 0, because I remembered that this is an ugly datetime field object, right? Remember that, because that's what we did here without so we just appended this without making it, without the colon 0000, all the places we don't need, right? Okay, so let's use this test case and run this. Okay, that's still wrong. Let's just say dk of 0. Huh, that's weird. Let's call this answer is ratio times 100. Let's make this answer instead. Same thing though, right? Okay, so if D is equal to the customer ID, and then the order date is the first one, right? Because we have to sort this. Then we can append it to immediate and scheduled, right? That looks correct to me. Let's print D. Maybe we do want that. Let's call this J. Maybe we have some conflicts here. I don't know. Nope. Okay, that's odd. Let's do this. Still 50. Scheduled. The order is called immediate. Immediate order in the first order of all customers. So if it's equal to the customer ID and delivery order date of J is equal to the first date, right? So this guy's first date is 801, 802. Oh, so if the order dates, oh, I see. Okay, so this is just saying that we even care about this row. And then if delivery order date of I is equal to, or we're using J in this case, right? So delivery customer preferred delivery date of J, then we can do this. Otherwise, do that, right? Okay, cool. So let's submit this. That's weird. And then we have to round this to 2 decimal places. Okay, let's run this. That's weird. Answer to 2 decimal places. Okay, let's submit this. And there you go, passes all test cases. So again, I'm really glad that I was able to come up with my own solution to this question without any help and solve it on my own. So, yep, that's it for this video. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for more.